Hello and welcome to Selling Chicago. I'm your host, Nick Libert, and for episode 3, we thought we'd switch it up a bit. We're gonna take you today to Bronzeville, which has such a rich history. We're gonna teach you about green housing, sustainable construction. We want you to rethink what you know about Chicago. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Selling Chicago. I'm your host, Nick Libert, and today we're in the beautiful Bronzeville neighborhood. This is a really special area on the south side of Chicago. It's got tremendous history, but there's also some really special things happening right now. Sustainable housing, there's green building, there's incredible boutiques that are here. I'm gonna start out today by taking you to some new construction housing that's solar powered and completely electric. Then we're gonna go to a wonderful coffee shop, Sip Savor. Some wonderful things happening in Bronzeville. Let me take you there.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
Hi, I'm Nick Libert, and welcome to Selling Chicago. I've been a real estate broker for over 23 years with a mission to empower lives through property.
I got it.
My goal is to show you episode by episode some of the beautiful neighborhoods of Chicago, highlight some of my favorite businesses, and of course, show you some of EXIT Strategy Realty's finest listings.
I got it.
I've known Nick Libert for more than a few years now prior to joining EXIT. I met him at a networking event and I felt like, hey, this guy's, I like what he's doing. His company's brokerage, it's great. His coaching is just phenomenal. Every single coaching blog on how to pick up listings, on how to, network. If you want to go click on his schedule, he'll make time for you to go one-on-one coaching session with him personally, which can help you grow your business. Nick Libert, EXIT Strategy Realty is where it's at. I love the brokerage. I love the people I work with, and it's just a phenomenal atmosphere.
I have been able to grow at EXIT by bringing people onto my team because Nick has pushed me to go into listings. I am a buy agent primarily, and now because he has said I need to go outside of the box and add in listings, I had to have help. I brought somebody in that was a non-licensed agent, and she started out as my assistant, and then she was so great and she loved the business so much that she then got her license and began working with me as a team. We have brought other people into the company under myself, and she has brought people into the company under her. It's a win-win for everybody.
I've been with EXIT for 4 years. My first year, I grossed at 100K GCI, and what does that mean? That means money, 100%. My best friend Cheryl, I've known for 10 plus years, and I thought that she would be a great fit here with us at EXIT Strategy Realty, so I had her come on and join the team.
So I actually joined a good year after her, and I've been blessed to be great in this business. And it's all really because of the training that I got from my sponsor. But we also have great tools, technology, and we can't forget about our coach, Mr. Nick Libert. We're making money, we're having fun, we're making great connections in this world, so I can't say anything more.
So why EXIT? The tools, the marketing, the CRM systems, those systems that are put in place, available for our usage. In fact, we're encouraged to utilize them to help make generating business and maintaining business much easier. I love the culture of my office. It's very familial, very collaborative. I've worked at several other brokerages, and I can't imagine myself going anyplace else.
Hello and welcome to Selling Chicago. I'm your host, Nick Libert, and for episode 3, we thought we'd switch it up a bit. I'm here on the beautiful Chicago River. You may know some of the famous architecture here, the skyline in the background, but this city of 77 neighborhoods is changing and evolving rapidly. The 77 neighborhoods is now about to be 78. You can see right there behind me, you've got something going on. That is going to be an entirely new neighborhood, and they're appropriately calling it the 78. The 78 is actually 62 acres of land that has been completely reimagined from some urban decay to complete urban renewal. So today in our conversation about renewal and rethinking things, we want you to rethink what you know about Chicago. There are some amazing things happening in multiple areas of the city. We're gonna take you today to Bronzeville, which has such a rich history, but there's new things happening there that you may have never known about before. We're gonna teach you about green housing, sustainable construction, some things that will not only help change the planet, but they're also gonna change the pocketbook of our owners. So I'm so excited to be here today with Wayne Beals, a really superstar agent in Chicago, also one of our top people at EXIT Strategy. As I mentioned to you on the boat, what I was excited about was all the things going on in Bronzeville. One of the best things going on in Bronzeville is the new construction, the innovation going on, as well as some great rehab projects. But this is completely new construction Wayne has for us today. But there's so much going on that I want Wayne to share with you as the expert.
Yeah, no, thanks, Nick. That's a humbling introduction. Thank you. So this house is really special. It's a sustainable home, and we define sustainability as meeting the needs of today's generation without compromising the future generation's ability to meet their own needs. So what this home does is it's all electric. It's part of a new breed of homes. You're really only seeing this in Woodlawn and Bronzeville right now, and it's going to catch on throughout the city. But these homes are built by award-winning developer Greenline Homes, and they have on the rooftop solar PV panels. The homes don't have any sort of gas line to them. There's no combustion in these houses. The air quality is very high. There's no carbon monoxide hazards. It uses electricity to heat, cool, and for all the powering the entire home. The power during the summer is made between March and October. During those months, we overproduce and we send that power back to the grid. Using net metering, we take that power back in the winter months, maybe when we're producing a little less and using a little bit more. We're gonna see deep energy retrofits in existing housing. We're gonna see a lot more new construction like this to come. And right now, it's really all happening on the south side in Bronzeville and Woodlawn. So if buyers are interested, the south side's where it's at.
Wayne, do you want to show us through now and give us some of the features?
Sure.
It's absolutely
So this
beautiful.
home is a 3,300 square foot, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, what I term a super home. By super home, I mean that the performance of this home exceeds others. It's quieter, it's more comfortable inside. The main level is split front rear, so you have a formal living and formal dining in the front. We brought back a wonderful butler's pantry here, which people don't usually see anymore. This great open concept kitchen with a family room in back that could either be used for living or dining, depending on how people live. Full pantry closets, just lots of smart features. Our powder room opens to the staircase. It's actually central in the building, which is counterintuitive, but it breaks up this big, long space into two more intimate spaces that I think function a little better. Upstairs, we got 3 full bedrooms, all very large. 2 full baths, as well as a very, very large and functional laundry room, which is really what a lot of buyers want these days. They don't want to have to bring that laundry downstairs, and they want a little more function upstairs in their bedroom level. So it's got a full sink and cabinet up there, which really allows you to have a place where you can clean things without having to go down to your basement.
One of the exciting things that I'm seeing and hearing as we walk through today is that this home has some of the same features, actually a lot of the same features that you're only seeing in $2 million and up construction. And the reason why I know that, I've got the certified luxury home marketing designation, he's got the green designation, so a little bit of alphabet soup of knowledge here, but we know what the inventory is, and if you're only getting this type of thought, like the laundry room being upstairs, like the quality of the finishes, bringing the area over here with the wet bar and the wine cellar, some of the thoughts that have been put into this type of property, you're only getting that in $2 million construction on the north side. And this is a better product for the environment and healthier for your family. This is a huge win. And this is the only area right here on the south side. He's representing a lot of these developers. There's not a lot of developers that are willing to put in the thought, the extra effort, the extra cost, and then also not pass that hugely on to the consumer, because these are actually very well priced homes in comparison to new construction that's not giving back all this great energy to the environment and also is better for your family as well.
One of the really exciting things you get down in the southeast side of the city is you get the opportunity to buy new construction housing, and there's multiple builders down here building. I think Greenline is the most sustainable builder in this market, but you do get a lot more house for your money down here because there is a lot more new construction, and new construction generally follows those trends. You know, people, if they're gonna go through the effort of building a house, they're gonna build a house that buyers want to live in or are excited to live in. So one of the incentives buyers get is being able to buy a new house for a price of maybe an existing home on the north side that's much smaller.
School of hard knocks where I'm from, so when I get a drink, I go dumb. Got a lot of swag, been stored up, couldn't let it out, been caught up.
So Nick, one of the things I really wanted to show you about this house that makes it really different is how this house functions. Okay. So our mechanical closet here, we've got a hot water heater. This is termed a hybrid hot water heater. So what it does, it takes heat from inside the room and moves it into the tank. Uses about 1/3 the energy of a normal hot water heater, so it's very efficient. This is our solar inverter. So if you make solar power on the roof, you've got to convert it from DC to AC, and this is what does it. So we know exactly how much power we're producing and we're sending it back to the grid. These two gray boxes here are connected to our air management system, and they're our lungs. They're breathing for this house. It's an airtight building. And so what we're doing is we're breathing using these two RVs, and we're swapping inside and outside air efficiently. It's like having an open window without losing your conditioned heat or cool. Here is our replacement for a furnace. So these are heat pump systems. So whenever you see a net zero house or a house that's all electric in the Midwest or in the Northeast, it's going to be heated and cooled with a cold weather heat pump system. And that's exactly what this is here. All we do is in the summertime, we take heat from inside the building and move it out. And in the wintertime, we take heat from the outside and move it in. This system can take enough heat from -17-degree air to heat this house. So it's a really amazing system. It's a really big break in HVAC technology. And this is what's making our transition away from gas towards electricity possible. When you factor in the solar production on this house, in our cold weather climate at 3,300 square feet, this house typically costs less than $100 a month to power and actually purchase power. So it's way more efficient than a house would be if it didn't have all these systems.
Okay, that's incredible. So Wayne, we're now of course up on the upper level of the home, and one of the things that we discussed downstairs was how great it is to have a washer dryer, and actually this is a big utility room with a sink up on the upper level of the home. You are seeing it in the bigger, the most expensive homes in some neighborhoods. I'd love to see it at this price point, but it's truly innovative thing that we're not seeing in any of the new construction around except these green homes. This is, I noticed there's no vent to the outside for the dryer. Talk to me about this.
That's right, we got a condensing dryer. So you gotta remember, in an all electric house, we don't use gas. So we don't have any combustion. So we're not worried about carbon monoxide and getting those gases that are bad for you and harmful to you out. So in this case, what we're doing is we're simply taking heat from inside the building. We're condensing that heat inside the dryer drum to dry the clothes. Using refrigeration, that moisture from your clothes is condensed into water and pumped into the plumbing system. So in this way, we get to dry our clothes and use about 1/3 the power we would normally use to dry our clothes with our typical dryer. The key to sustainability is conserving energy and using as little as possible through energy-saving appliances. And in this house, we're also producing power renewably. So we're not there's no carbon being made in the production of our solar power on the roof.
So you're not only bettering your own family and creating a financial impact and a legacy for them, you're also creating a legacy for the entire environment with this. This is genius stuff.
Yep. The owner of this house will have a smaller carbon footprint than the owner of the house next door.
Wow. Well, everyone, it's such an exciting honor for me to be here today with Trez Pugh. He is a legend in the coffee shop business and someone that I've followed for years through his coffee shop presence on social media, but also in person, just driving through Bronzeville, stopping to get a coffee, now with multiple locations. Just a, again, a legend in the coffee industry and also in the Bronzeville community, and of course that's where we're focusing this month. So the man of the hour, sir, I've got some questions for you because I actually have not met you before in person. I've just been here. We've all checked in on social media here. Everybody's enjoyed the coffee, even during COVID, staying open when a lot of other people did not. That was impressive to me. So now finally in person, tell me more about, well, first of all, why coffee, and then I also want to hear about your background too.
All right. First of all, I appreciate you taking the time to interview me. This is really nice. It's an honor. So, and as far as the legend, I don't know about the legend thing, but it's an honor also. I was kind of duped into the coffee business. I was into real estate, investing, and some childhood friends that loved coffee tried to start a coffee business a long time ago, and it didn't work out. And they found out that I had this commercial piece here on 43rd, and they wanted to try it again. Well, I thought they just wanted to get a hookup on the rent because I was the landlord. Well, lo and behold, they had ulterior motives. They figured, well, Trez making good money, he can help buy the equipment, we could make him a partner, and it would help us out. So on paper, it looked good. They had the equipment and the know-how. I had the bricks and the capital. And that's how I kind of got into it. It wasn't something I planned on doing.
Right on through them teenage years, Mississippi King.
So you were in real estate first, kind of got into this coffee shop by accident, although obviously in hindsight, this has been the best accident, at least from our standpoint, being coffee connoisseurs.
Indeed.
What made you choose Bronzeville, though, to do this operation?
Well, I think because I already had property here, I kind of understood the community. What better place to start than somewhere where you have an idea of your surroundings and the environment? So that's what made me stay in Bronzeville.
When you think of Bronzeville and you look at the future, what do you see?
Well, I see creation of jobs, the changing of the community. I like to shift the paradigm from Chicago neighborhoods being that of crime and destruction and depression to hope, energy, positivity. So this coffee house kind of wraps his arms around you when you come in. It's kind of like stay a while. And our mantra is where coffee and community meet. So you could meet people from marketing, finance, sports, religion. You got people in politics that meet here and communicate, they network, and it's just a great following. It's like a modern day Cheers. Everyone knows your name and knows your drink.
It really is, and what I loved about it, and actually, I'm going to see one of our agents here in a few minutes. So real estate's another type of person you'll see here doing business and networking, is that it is such a friendly community when you walk in the door of the coffee shop. It is like when you even look on social media, people obviously not only know each other, but they want to support their community and they want to do good together. And that really, that has always attracted me. This is not just another coffee shop. So I really appreciate your time and your efforts for not only the community, but for your customers, because it's great to be one.
Hey, it's my pleasure. I appreciate you, my man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Nicole, I was just with Trez. He's amazing. I just was blown away by his story and all he's doing in real estate. But, I got introduced to him directly through you. Tell me how you know him.
Well, So when I built a business in the Bronzeville area, he and I were on a lot of different boards and community activities together. So we were consistently working, networking, building relationships, and going out to create great change in our community.
And you are such a change agent in the Bronzeville community and all over the South Side, actually.
Thank you.
What I love about Nicole, she's worked with us at EXIT Strategy as an agent since beginning as an agent 3.5 years ago.
Yes.
And her first full year made 100,000 GCI over that. But that is as a part-time agent, as a mom, as a wife, just got all these other things going on and just does still so much for the community. So it's no doubt the two of you are friends. So from your perspective, talk to me about what you're excited about in the Bronzeville community right now.
Well, I will tell you, being a part of this, when Trez and I first got over here, there was a lot of crime. There was a lot of things that were, taken away from the quality of life for people that resided here. So now to be able to see the business development, which is key to our success, pouring down in economic opportunities that are beginning to flourish, and the housing market is booming here. People understand, like, why would I live very far up north or in different areas, in suburban areas, when they can be in the heart of the city and for half of the price? Even though we're moving up in price, we're still at a very good moderate price for where we reside.
You are also a real estate investor as an agent. That's absolutely key. How has that been important to you in your legacy journey with your family and all that?
Well, I think it's important. We have to have a stake in the ground. We must be able to possess a piece of the land to own within our neighborhoods so that we can create a legacy of love for our families. That means absolutely everything in the world to me. As a community development consultant, and that's my first love in what I do, right? When I added real estate to my portfolio as an agent, that was one of the best things I could have ever done in my life for myself.
And for your family.
And for my family.
Yeah.
In every single way, because, and then coming on with you, and not just because, right? I was very meticulous about interviewing, talking to everyone, but you have a multi-millionaire mind. You believe in educating, empowering, and taking everyone with you to higher heights. And I love that about you. I love that you provide education for us to, you're gonna learn from book clubs, you're gonna learn to invest in real estate. Actually, you said this. You said this to everyone when I first came aboard at one of the 411 meetings. You said, how can you sell real estate and you don't own it?
And we're still saying that, and I'm saying that more and more. And now we have a platform to share that with people. I do want to tell everyone that we talked in episode 2 about mattress money, mailbox money, and I think that's an ongoing conversation. We're going to be able to show you how to do more. So everyone, expect to hear and see more from Miss Nicole Wheatly. Maybe we'll be back at the beautiful coffee shop over here, Sip and Savor. So thank you again for introducing us today.
Thank you. You're so welcome, Nick. You're amazing.
Good to see you.
All right, good to see you too.
Spectacular, unobstructed, straight east views of Oak Street Beach, beautiful Lake Michigan, and downtown from this spacious 2,200 square foot Gold Coast residence. 3 huge bedrooms, 2.5 baths in an intimate, full amenity building, and that highly desirable 1110 North Lakeshore Drive address you've been waiting for. The elevators open up to only 2 units per floor for extra privacy, and this corner unit not only boasts the aforementioned east view for incredible sunrises, but also north and west exposures to catch jaw-dropping sunsets from all 3 bedrooms. The closet space is unmatched in the area. The unit includes a washer dryer, which is a rarity for high rises in the area, and the upgrades to the unit are numerous. Walk to all the shops, restaurants, and nightlife of the Gold Coast and the Magnificent Mile, as well as Old Town. CTA buses and trains are nearby, and this incredible playground of Lake Michigan is literally right outside your door. Your Wicker Park urban oasis awaits at 1111 North Paulina. Nestled on a tree-lined street, literally steps from the dining, restaurants, retail, and nightlife of Division Street, this sought-after 3-bed, 2.5-bath duplex-up penthouse has the soaring 18-foot ceilings, stunning city views, and multiple private decks you've been looking for. Incredible light shines in from all 4 exposures, not the least of which is the 2-story living room, with an uberly dramatic wall of windows and a combination wood-gas fireplace that begs to be entertained in. The kitchen features stainless appliances, an expansive breakfast bar, and ample cabinet space. The entire condo is open concept, including a fabulously lofted bonus room on the top floor, perfect for a home office, home gym, or library. The upper level primary suite is truly one of a kind, including its own private deck overlooking the entire skyline of Chicago. Walk to the Division Street Blue Line stop, less than 2 minutes to the 9094 Expressway, and rental friendly. Welcome home. Step into the most stunning condo in Lakeview with nearly $100,000 in updates and upgrades. This gorgeous, professionally remodeled home at 3140 North Sheffield from a noted interior designer features a split floor plan with 2 big bedrooms, 2.5 baths, custom shelving, and double closets in both bedrooms, a deeded garage parking space, and even additional storage included in the price. This home boasts a recently updated kitchen with massive Carrera quartz island and double waterfall, stainless GE monogram appliances, a custom backsplash, and a giant pantry. The living room is ideal for entertaining, featuring an extra wide stone fireplace surround with built-in lighting and art inserts, as well as built-in speakers. Eastern exposure pours in for bright light throughout. Extra tall 9-foot ceilings, hardwood floors, and wood blinds add to the value. New light fixtures, speakers in nearly every room, and on the gorgeous balcony. Even the entryway is jaw-dropping. This location is ideal steps to the CTA, the shops, restaurants, and nightlife of Lakeview, and a healthy condo association to boot. There you have it, folks. We've seen the Bronzeville neighborhood today. We've talked about green, sustainable housing, and guess what? There's so much more to come. I want to show you so much more about Chicago, but also about nationwide opportunities to do more in real estate. So join me at this upcoming Green and Sustainable Housing Seminar that I talked a little bit about during our news piece. All you need to do is text EXIT Strategy Events. Again, that's EXIT Strategy Events to 85377. Again, 85377. It's been a pleasure being with you today. We'll see you next month. I'm Nick Libert, your host for Selling Chicago. We'll see you soon.